All right, man. First off, I do not agree. Hitler was not the greatest guy ever. So you're completely in the wrong with that. Hey, welcome back to Octothorpe. It's been a little bit. Nothing's changed. McKee is still an anti-Semite.
Yeah.
But we're back.
Yeah, that was a good one. I was gonna hit you with some shit like of equal quality where it just made you look terrible.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you were. Yeah, you're super clever. Anyway,
Yeah, that was smart of you to take the intro. That was smart.
Yep.
All right.
So we've been gone for a little bit. McKee's to blame. He had to go and do something. I don't know. They said, "Hey,
Yeah.
you work on computers," and McKee said, "Yeah," and they go, "Great. We would love to drop you in the middle of the field where there's no internet."
That's not what happened.
Oh, go ahead.
I actually got recruited by a scientist.
Okay.
A deep water diving scientist to help find the lost city of Atlantis.
Did you find it?
Yeah, actually I did, so keep an eye out for that in the papers. We're actually recording from Atlantis right now. I don't know why the fuck you asked that question. It's 4:30 in the morning on a Tuesday night, and Ryan barges in my room in Atlantis and says, we need to record. Now I have the perfect intro.
Okay.
So here we are. I just woke up, so pardon me.
Are you going to cut out everything that I had up until that point?
No.
Okay, yeah, leave it. So much mermaid pussy around.
There is, but like it's outside the air bubble, so can you hold your fucking breath?
For mermaid pussy? Yeah. I can hold my breath for 2 minutes at a time, which is a minute 30 more than I need.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable. Can you deal with the crushing pressure, though?
Yeah. Wait, what? How deep are we? Oh, we talking like Mariana Trench deep?
Yeah, we're at the bottom.
Well, the sea isn't level.
Yeah.
So we're...
No, I get that. We're at the bottom, though.
Okay, so we are in the Mariana Trench.
We're as low as it goes.
I fell asleep on the ride here.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't been looking at the GPS. I'm not the nav crew. I work the sonar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
there you go.
I just make sure the sharks aren't attacking us.
Okay, so McKee's been gone for about a month. Podcast was on hiatus. I didn't know where he was, so I couldn't come get him.
Yeah.
Finally called my guys at the CIA. He said, Atlantis. And I said, oh, I know where that is. Here I am.
Yeah. Are you sure you knew where it is?
100%.
You're not going to tell him that I dropped you a pin to find me?
No.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he knew where it is, guys. I didn't send him a Google Maps pin.
Yeah, and I free swam here.
He did free swim here. I'm not. He actually did that. He didn't lie about that.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos about the deep, what is it, deep O? Where the water pressure on the pipes and shit?
What? No. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, so there's a video, and I think it's called Deep O. I may be incorrect, but it's some, like, the pressure differential underwater. And there's the video of, like, a pipe, like, deep in the sea that it's busted open, and there's a crab crawling along it, and it gets close to it, and it sucks the crab through, like, a penny-sized hole. His whole body. Yeah, whole body goes through the penny-sized hole.
No, dude. I kind of want to watch that, though. Have you ever seen the movie Down Periscope?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, in that movie, they like drop the submarine like as low as it'll go. And what they do is like in like one of the cabins or whatever, this dude like tapes a piece of string from one wall to the next. Yeah. And they just drop, and the pressure gets like so deep that like the string like sags 4 feet.
Huh.
Like the whole of the ship is like getting crushed together by the pressure.
Are you sure you weren't? Did we have a camera, like the live feed of the submarine while we were finding Atlantis? Because that sounds familiar. We had a guy do that.
Oh, yeah?
That is really weird. John.
Okay.
Smith.
Yeah. Oh,
John
yeah.
Smith. Yeah.
You can Facebook him.
Yeah, you can Facebook him.
Just look up John Smith.
John Smith, submarine operator. I think that's his job title. I don't know if he has it on Facebook, but that is his job title.
All right. Yep. But you got any stories from whenever you were gone?
From when I was looking for Atlantis?
Yeah.
I mostly slept and played video games because we had a SATCOM connection through the water. But there were a lot of times that people told me like how fucking cool I was. Just, little shit like that.
You kept going through the day?
Yeah. just a lot of times, like too many times. I can't really count how many times people told me I was so fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, saw some fish,
Did you take a picture of your uncle with you so that you had something to beat off to?
No.
Come on.
No. Don't look at my phone. Don't look at my phone.
You were gone for a month. You definitely had a picture of your uncle.
No. I know my uncle's face. I can just imagine it. What is? Can you not?
Will I beat off? I try not to.
You can't imagine just like what you're jerking off to?
Well, I can, but like I don't ever picture my uncle.
Okay. Well, different strokes for different folks, but you can.
Who am I to
picture
judge?
Things. Yeah. Who are you to judge? Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get into this because I jerk off about my uncle?
No, dude. Like, hey, like you said, different strokes for different folks. I'll leave it. I'll let sleeping dogs lie.
Well, it seems like you kind of woke it up. All right. But okay. You know what? What were you doing while I was gone? Looking for Atlantis, by the way. Don't mean to brag or anything, but found the lost city of Atlantis in a month. How about you?
Not shit, dude. Oh well, I guess no. This was after you got back.
Yeah.
Your boy tested positive for the COVID, baby.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick.
Another insider. Folks, it's not real.
Yeah. I'm getting paid off by the Biden-Harris campaign.
To believe that one of my close friends would commit fraud like this against the nation.
Dude, I will say, definitely overblown.
What is it like?
Nothing. It wasn't even like the worst like cold I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, it was 3 days. I was fatigued. It felt just like a cold. Like I had like a headache. I kind of had a cough. A little bit of sniffles, and that was about it. And it lasted about 3 days.
Well, I'm going to be honest. When I saw you, you looked like shit. Did you feel that bad?
No. Yeah, I didn't feel too bad. Like I said, I was just tired. But I went and I had to get tested, and everybody that's been tested, like, they poke your fucking brain, man. They shove that shit so far in your... I was like, okay, whatever, pussies.
They're all hippies from the 1970s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fucking probing you, man.
They probe your brain, man.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I used to be an expert violin player, and then they poked my brain, and now I can barely walk.
Yeah, man. Money is like, it's intangible. It doesn't mean anything, man.
It's all a concept made by the man.
It's made by the man to keep us down.
Yeah.
COVID's made by the man to keep us down, man. No. Live free, brother.
No, it's made by the Chinese. Everybody knows that, though.
Okay. Do you want to... How do you know that?
It was made by the Chinese?
Yeah.
Yo, because Donald fucking J. Trump told me so.
That's true. All right. Okay. You proved it.
Do I need any more proof?
No, you really don't. Yeah. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Commander-in-Chief said so.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's why I know, like, the Proud Boys are fucking a stand-up group of individuals.
Yep. I'm actually going to become a Proud Boy, you know? I want to get on the list. I haven't been on many lists in my life, so...
Dude, so the way that I found out about the Proud Boys... was simultaneously the way I found out about the band Sabaton. Do you know Sabaton?
I've heard the name. They're like a metal.
Yeah, they're like a metal band, and all of their music is related to like famous battles throughout history, like famous wars and shit. But there was a highlight reel of Proud Boys beating the shit out of people.
Yeah.
And they had a Sabaton song playing. I was like, yo, this song fucking slaps. And the chorus, this song like breaks down super fucking hard. But in the video, a bunch of like Antifa fucks like drug this like chain link fence across the street. And the camera view is from the Antifa side. So you see these Antifa people drag it across the street, and the chorus like drops.
Yeah.
And it's super fucking hard. And the Proud Boys just kick down that fucking wall and just come over and start beating the shit out of people. It is like the best timing in any music video. Of the Proud Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably like...
Is it like an army like charging?
It looked like the scene in Mulan whenever all the Huns come over the mountain. And they just like indiscriminately beat the fuck out of them. Because Antifa, you can't tell like black, white, Hispanic, male or female, like because they cover everything up.
Yeah.
and the Proud Boys just come up and just swing and beat the fuck out of anything that's moving.
Were they good fights?
My favorite one is this. They call him Stickman.
Yeah.
And it's this black dude that's in the Proud Boys. He's old as shit, and he carries around like a cane. Mm-hmm. And he just breaks that shit over people's fucking heads.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good.
Nice.
It's so good. Like, there'll be a fight going on between some, like, big, fucking, muscly, biker, white-looking guy and some Antifa fuck. And this Stickman will, like, creep up behind the Antifa guy and crack him in the neck while he's fighting. It's so good.
God, they fight dirty. Mm-hmm. Dude, respect. Respect.
Yep. Proud Boys don't give a fuck, dude.
Fighting with honor? Who cares, dude? That's how you end up fighting dead.
Hey, that's your homie. That's your homie. And
I'm fighting to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Stickman don't fuck around. He's there to win. Don't get it twisted. Stickman goes undefeated.
That's true. Dude, Stickman doesn't care. He'll hit you in the balls.
It's great.
Pull some hair.
Yeah,
gouge some eyes.
He looks so like feeble. Like it's a group of just a massive like mosh pit of people like beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
And like he looks so feeble walking through. He's got like glaucoma sunglasses, like those big thick sunglasses.
Yeah.
He's got those, and he just kind of like hobbling around.
Yeah.
And he'll see like a fight, creep over to it, and beat the shit out of somebody with his cane.
He's like the old guy in the shonen anime series, where you go, this guy doesn't have anything. It turns out he's actually the fucking strongest.
Yeah, he's Master Roshi in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, he saves all of his power for when he has to fight.
Yeah.
He fucking
goes back to like people. Hobbling around.
Yeah.
He's like, oh boy, I'm tired now.
Just looking for titties. Yeah. Looking for titties anytime he's not in fight mode.
Yep, trying to get nosebleeds looking at titties.
Dude, the more we talk about this guy, the more I like this guy. Getting in fights and looking for titties.
He's a great guy. He's a role model, honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, you know what? Go to our merch shop.
Uh-huh.
We're going to have Stickman for Life shirts.
Yeah, Octothorpe.
Yep. And we're going to have Stickman for Life shirts for sale.
Yeah.
Use the promo code Chinese Virus.
Yep, Chinese Virus.
Get 25% off.
Whoa,
25, dude.
25%. That is a fucking deal.
It's time for the holidays, man.
And while you're there for the holidays, get a Ryan Sucks Cock shirt. We got those up there too. But no shirts that say Connor. None of them say Connor. I'm sorry.
Yep. You know why none of them say Connor? Because they flew off the shelves.
Yeah.
Everybody said Connor sucks the most cock.
No, that's not what it says.
And it flew right off the shelf.
That's not what it says.
We're trying to get more, but like
that's not what it says. That's not what it says.
That's
not what it says. It says Connor is so much cooler than Ryan. I think that's because you have trouble reading sometimes, but I can't blame you. You know, all that muscle, it really inhibits the brain. But that is what it says. It says Connor is so much cooler than Ryan. That's what it says on the shirts, folks. They're all sold out right now, but they should be in restock December 26th. So sorry, can't get them for Christmas. But New Year's.
Yeah. Hey, get your sweetheart that New Year's T-shirt that says. Say it again.
Connor is so much cooler than Ryan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get her that. She'll love you for life.
Yep. Octothorpe, coupon code Chinese Virus for 25% off.
Damn, dude, we're making deals.
Yep. Making deals on a non-existent website. I mean, totally.
Go to it.
Totally existing. Go to it.
Yeah. We're going to have fucking...
Octothorpe.
We're going to keep spiders on there and like spy bots and shit.
Yeah.
But go check it out.
It's not a malware site. It will not infect your computer, so I can steal your bank information.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Octothorpe.
Yep.
And what is that promo code again?
Chinese Virus. 25% off.
25% off. Jesus.
I'm telling you, like...
It gets more and more the more I talk about it. It feels like more and more.
I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter what holiday you're celebrating. Mm. It doesn't matter. Hey, Hanukkah?
Yep.
Buy 8 different T-shirts.
8?
Buy 8 of them.
Why 8?
One for each night of Hanukkah.
Oh, I thought it was 12.
No, that's 12 days of Christmas, dude. That's a children's song.
Sorry, I'm a bad Jew.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to synagogue in a while.
Yeah, that's why Adam Sandler came up with that movie, 8 Crazy Nights. That's all about Hanukkah. Okay. You need to brush up on your Adam Sandler movies. He makes some fucking bangers.
Okay. Yeah, he makes like 90 million movies. I'm sorry, I haven't watched all of them.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to watch Jack and Jill. You can skip that one. But all the other ones, you should watch.
I kind of want to watch it now that you said watch it.
It's the number 1 worst rated movie on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, but that even like shitty, like the worst movies, like if you watch them knowing you're going to be watching a bad movie, that can still be a good time.
Well, that's how I go into most Adam Sandler movies. So he came out with a Halloween movie called Hubie Halloween.
Yep.
And Char and I watched it. And if you go in with the mindset that this is a fucking Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
And I just want it to be silly and dumb. And know that he's going to play a mentally retarded character.
Yeah. Well, that's just Adam Sandler.
Yeah. He's been method acting his entire life.
Yeah.
It was a really good movie. Like, I really enjoyed Hubie Halloween.
Okay. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Can you find this at Octothorpe? Are we streaming Hubie.Halloween?
Yeah, we ripped it.
Yeah, we ripped it. No. We got the rights legally. Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, we had to pay for it with 25% off.
Yep,
Chinese virus.
We used all the money that we got from the extra sales that you buy. So keep this in mind when you're thinking about buying the shirts or not. That's how we get Adam Sandler movies on the site. So you want to keep watching those Adam Sandler movies. Buy those shirts, especially the Ryan Sucks Cock shirt. 25% off.
That's not the shirt.
What are you talking about?
I thought the shirt we were trying to sell was oh no, we're out of stock for that. Connor is, what the fuck is the name of that made up fucking shirt that you say was?
It's not made up.
It was Connor Sucks Cock.
No, it's
Connor
not.
Sucks Cock.
No. It's not even close to that. It's Connor is cooler than
Anyway,
Ryan.
we'll
and
move on.
It's sold out. It is sold out because so many people bought it. But we have multiple shirts.
Anyway, buy those shirts. It doesn't matter if it's for Hanukkah. It doesn't matter if you're Christian and you're celebrating Christmas. It doesn't matter if you're black and for some reason you have Kwanzaa, which I don't know what the fuck Kwanzaa is about.
Do you want to know?
Do you know?
I celebrate Kwanzaa.
Okay, go ahead.
Every year.
Yeah, okay.
Around Kwanzaa time, we get together. And we
watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air from beginning to end.
God damn. Why did you ask me if you already knew?
Okay. I'm just checking.
Okay, yeah. Well, you already knew. I feel like you're just wasting time here. You're fucking padding the show, dude. You already know what Kwanzaa is. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, they watch Fresh Prince from beginning to end.
Beginning to end.
And before they go to bed, they have to listen to LL Cool J's original LP.
Yep. Well, every day is a different mixtape, but yeah, it's the first night of Kwanzaa is LOJ's.
Oh, there's multiple nights of Kwanzaa?
Yeah. You can't watch the entirety of the Fresh Prince in one day.
I guess that's true. Kwanzaa goes as long as it takes you to watch the entirety of the Fresh Prince.
It depends on the family because sometimes you got kids, you got to get them to bed. Yeah. If you're all like 20-something, you finish it in 2 days. Like you just stay up through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
how many seasons of Fresh Prince were there?
24.
If there's 24 seasons, you can finish it in 2 days. That means there was 2 episodes or 4 episodes a season.
No. Yeah, I think
that's how that math works.
No, I think you're miscalculating how long the episodes were.
They're about 20 minutes.
No.
That's how long a Fresh Prince episode was.
No, it's 22 minutes.
Okay, motherfucker.
22 minutes, 45 seconds. Listen, who has celebrated Kwanzaa here? Me or you?
I guess that's a good point.
That's true.
I'm looking up,
and that's why I'm telling you.
I'm looking up how many seasons of.
That's why I'm telling you what I said. The number I said for the seasons of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is exactly correct.
What did you say? 24 seasons?
How many did you say?
You thought there was 24 seasons of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't say that.
I asked you how many seasons.
All right, roll it back. There are, all right, how many are there?
How many are there? How many do you think,
How many is the internet saying? We got to rewind farther. There are 7 seasons of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Six seasons.
There are 6 seasons of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I told you. Holy shit, what is wrong with you?
How many episodes?
Total or per season?
Total.
Total. So there's 6 seasons, probably about 12 episodes per season, give or take a few, maybe 10. I don't remember exactly because you remember seasons. You don't remember the number of episodes. So come on, I'm kind of guessing here.
Okay.
Like no one remember. Like come on.
Okay.
But I'm guessing if there's, let's go 6 times 12, so 14 episodes.
6 times 12 is 14.
Did you not hear me?
I heard you fucking clear. You're really close.
How many?
So 14, 8, 148. You were pretty close, dude. Okay.
148 episodes. That's what I said. Oh, my God.
All right.
God, how many times are we going to have to rewind this because you don't hear me?
148 episodes.
This is really going to be whiplash going back and forth in time for the viewers.
How many fucking...
This is insane.
Yeah, so is there any other... Does Islam celebrate anything during, like, the Christmas season?
I don't know.
I got no fucking
I'm
clue.
black. Fuck would I know about that?
Are you saying there's black people that can't be Muslim?
No, there are. Shalom, brother, you know.
Yeah.
But
As-salam, bitch.
But I celebrate Kwanzaa. And, you know, people know about Christmas and the Jewish thing. I don't know, whatever.
Well, apparently people don't know about it because you thought there was 12.
That holiday. No one knows. I mean, who knows about Muslim holidays?
I'm assuming Muslims.
Yeah. But that's not me.
Yeah, I don't know anything fucking about them.
My religion is
Kwanzaa.
No, that's the holiday, you fucking bigot.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we watch, that's the religion. We watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
That's what we do. And if you watch enough Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you get to go to heaven. That's pretty much it.
Man, that's pretty easy.
That's the only rule.
That's an easy way to go to...
Yeah, you can do anything else.
That's... So every white kid in college that wants to seem cultured probably is going to go to heaven. White kids in college fucking love Fresh Prince.
No, because there's actually... There's a rule that if you watch it a lot for a period of time and you stop watching it completely, you go straight to hell because you're a poser. Yeah. This has to be like a lifelong thing. Not necessarily like you have to start when you're 1, but once you start, you cannot stop. Like that's the rule.
Okay.
You have to do it every year.
So will I be saved if like on my deathbed I just start binging Fresh Prince?
I mean, I'm not a priest. I don't know. Maybe.
It's worth a shot. I think if I'm going to roll the dice, like I might as well like do it on the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that.
I mean, at your deathbed, just like subscribe to every newsletter, you know?
Yeah. Really, like hit them all just to be safe.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen? You know, you die and go to hell. It's happened to other people.
Yeah.
You know?
So, hey, what I wanted to touch on was in our last episode, I believe, I gave you a list of movies that I wanted you to watch while you were trying to find Atlantis.
Yeah, we're going to run through this. All right.
Yep. So we're going to go through the list. And what I want is I want you to tell me, one, did you actually watch it?
Uh-huh.
And we'll go through the entire list.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what we'll do is I'll say, you know, did you watch this movie? You let me know.
Yeah.
And then I want you to give me I want you to tell me what happened in the movie.
Can we do a speed round of this? Because I know you got a long list there. I want to see.
You didn't watch a lot of these, though.
I'm not saying like I want to get through this fast, but I want to see how fast we can do it as a competition against another team. And if anyone listening wants to get together with another person with this exact same list,
like tell me as fast as you can.
Get through faster.
Okay, don't like do your best though. Don't just be like, let me think of a fucking movie. It's a story about Johnny Cash. Like don't. Just
yeah. They have to be accurate. Like you can't just be like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah. You have to give me from the beginning to the end of the movie as fast as you can.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah. Okay, you ready? Okay. All right, first movie, and you just have to say yes, I've watched it, and then I'll tell you to go.
And if I say no, we just skip it. Just next.
We skip it. Yeah. All right, Armageddon.
No.
You didn't watch Armageddon?
I did.
Then fucking give me
the it was a joke. Go,
motherfucker.
All right, so he's an oil rig digger, and he's got friends. I don't know his name. He's a fucking bald guy from Die Hard. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis, and he's got a crew of people, and NASA goes, look here, motherfucker, we need you to destroy an asteroid. And they go up on the asteroid. And he goes, only if my crew can go. So they go up on the asteroid, and then fucking Mr. Pink from Reservoir Dogs gets Space Dimension. He goes, brrr, and he shoots his minigun around, and then they go, oh, Space Dimension. It comes out of fucking nowhere. I remember the biggest whiplash of the whole fucking movie was that for me, and it was the funniest scene as well. So they blow it up just in time, and some fucking people die. Fat guy dies, but the big black guy that rode on the bike lives, and he's my best character. They're my favorite character. And then they go back, and they're like, we saved the world. But Bruce Willis dies, and it's sad, but it's kind of cool because, I don't know, the world's saved. Next.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, Miracle.
No.
Rocky 1-4.
No.
Walk Hard, the story of Dewey Cox. No. Okay, you're really fucking letting me down. But anyway, the other guys.
Yes. Two fucking idiots are cops. It reminds me if me and you were cops because we're both incompetent.
Who's in it?
At being a cop, it's fucking Will Ferrell and fucking... I don't know his name. Fucking Mark Wahlberg. And the scene where they're driving and he's listening to Little River Band and they keep turning it off and he throws out the disc and he puts in another disc and he says, I got like 8 of these or some shit like that. Is my favorite scene. All right, next.
Okay. Space Jam.
Space Jam, watched it. The fucking he travels before the dunk at the end.
Who?
Michael Jordan.
Did you watch it? Did you see whenever I told you?
Yeah, I saw it.
He travels. He clearly travels.
He told me to watch out for it this time. I watched it. He fucking travels. The fucking Looney Tunes lose. He goes to fucking be a slave on the attraction. Fucking cut and simple. Blue's eyes are fucking closed. Mm-hmm. Next.
The Fighter.
The Fighter, no.
Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield.
No.
Happy Gilmore.
No.
Billy Madison.
No.
The Jerk.
Nope.
The Town.
Nope.
Mystic River.
Nope.
Carlos Way.
Nope.
Good Will Hunting.
Yes. Really fucking smart guy. Absolutely does not want to do anything. Fucking, I don't know, emotional issues about getting like raped or touched or like some shit.
Who's a smart guy?
In foster home. Fucking, the pretty boy guy. I'm not good with actors' names.
No, that's why I
Mark Wahlberg. No, not that guy. Fucking. Come on, man. He talks with a Boston accent. Matt Damon. Fucking Matt Damon, smart guy. The guy who hung himself, the therapist guy, fucking helps him.
Who's the therapist guy?
Fucking, I don't know, dude. Genie. He was Genie.
Robin Williams.
Okay. Helps him, fucking, I don't know, break down walls of trauma. And then he like, well, I got to see about a girl. And then fucking roll credits and the song as he drives down the highway. Next.
Nice. Rounders.
No.
The Martian.
No.
Spaceballs.
Yeah. Fucking. God, who directed the same guy who did Blazing Saddles? I forget his name. Mel Gibson.
No. He directed Passion of the Christ.
Okay. All right.
Mel Brooks.
Yeah. Whatever, dude. A fucking space parody of Star Wars. My favorite scene is when they fucking shoot the satellite shit with. Jam, and he goes, sir, we've been jammed. That's my favorite scene. Next.
Okay. Young Frankenstein.
No, couldn't find it.
Blazing Saddles.
Yes. Fucking extremely racist, dude. What was my fucking favorite scene? I liked almost...
Probably any part with the N-word, right? You love the N-word.
I liked almost every scene in this movie because it was a fucking hilarious movie, but I liked the scene where the executioner hung the horse, the guy on his horse. Yeah. That was probably my favorite scene. Next.
Onward.
No.
Shawshank Redemption.
No.
Bronson.
Yes. Fucking absolutely insane, dude. It's like a character study movie of Britain's most famous or like expensive prisoner. I don't remember which one.
He's both.
And he fucking just beats the shit out of guards like the entire movie, and it explains like, I don't know, his mind or like why he did it, but they don't really explain it. It's just like what he says. But extremely entertaining, good watch. I like to watch him beat the shit out of people and hit his head against the wall and like get fucking bloody and shit. Cool. Next.
Legend.
No.
Lawless.
Fucking moonshiners in Prohibition area. They fucking fight against encroaching like marshals or whatever that want they want a cut of it, but they're not going to give it to them because they're fucking immortals. So there's like some legend that in World War II or some shit started and like that family cannot die.
What family? Who's in it?
I don't know the actors. I couldn't tell you. Fucking Venom, the guy who plays Venom, Tom Hardy.
Yeah, nice.
Fucking Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
I don't know the other guy.
Yeah, I don't know the other brother's name either.
Harold, whoever Harold is.
No, it wasn't Harold.
Who is it?
It's Do you boys know my brother Howard?
Howard, sorry.
Yeah.
That's a very good scene too. But my favorite scene is where what is his name?
Shia LaBeouf?
No. The main brother, the big brother.
Forrest?
Forrest. When Forrest gets his fucking throat cut and he gets drove to the hospital, but it doesn't show you that he gets drove to the hospital, and everyone say that he fucking walked. And then at the end, or close to the end, his like female love interest, the redhead, is like, I won't drive you to the hospital or some shit again. He's like, thought I walked.
Yeah.
Next.
Like he believes that's the last one.
He believes
that's the last one. Yep. Yeah. So he believes his like own legend so much. What cracked me up is in that scene, he gets his like throat slit.
I thought he was dead for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was like fucking absolutely like ear to ear. Like that's open.
And he grabs like the way he grabs his neck. He like pinches the skin back together. Like I'm gonna trap this blood in this skin.
Yep.
Like this ain't going nowhere.
It came out of nowhere too. I did not expect that.
Well, I know,
scene at all.
yeah. He beats the shit out of some guys, and then they just like show up a second, like later in the night, and just slit his throat.
Yep.
I'll tell you the most gruesome thing in that movie was at the end. Like Shia LaBeouf like takes a looks like a sigh.
Yeah.
Like an old Reaper sigh, and he shoves it in the Chicago Marshal's ass, and then rips it up his spine.
Yeah.
That's the most gnarly. All they do is they show the silhouette. But I can just imagine having something like enter your ass, like a blade enter your ass,
that's after
and then get it ripped up your spine.
They kill like his retarded like cousin or something like that. No, he's not retarded. He's handicapped.
Oh yeah,
somehow,
they kill.
Right? It's cousin or brother or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some kind of family member.
Yeah. It's not his brother, but yeah, they kill the kid with the limp and all that stuff. Yeah. But let's tally up these movies real quick.
All right. Can you? I'm gonna be honest with you. I got to piss. Can you do the second ad read while I'm gone?
Yeah. I'll tally these up while you're gone.
All right. Thank you.
So we got 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, Rocky 1 through 4 would count as 4. So there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I gave this fucking cocksmoke 28 movies to watch, and he watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You watched one third of the movies I told you to. I think that's how that math is. Yeah, 1/3. What a fucking cocksmoke. Yeah, oh yeah. If you guys want to play that back and see any time that he was paused in his description of movies, his vocal tick for filling in the space was fucking. That's all right though.
You shit talking? You
No,
shit
man.
talking to me while I was in the pisser?
What the hell?
How fast was that piss? How many seconds was that?
Oh, I told you to watch Friday Night Lights too. I'm assuming you didn't watch that.
No. All right, before the audience judges, because I know he's talking shit about how little of the movies I watched, I downloaded these. I started downloading these 2 days before I left, and as you know, well, you may not know, but peer-to-peer downloading, which is, let's say not necessarily the most legal thing. Not that I would do it, but hypothetically, some of those downloads take a little while because it doesn't work from a server. It's just the people that are seeding it, aka like they have the files and they are allowing a software to use it for you to download it. So your download speed is only as fast as many people who are sharing it. The more people share it, the faster the download speed is. But say like 1 or 2 to 4, like maybe 10 people are sharing it, and if it's like regular computers, like it's not a server that's hosting this, it downloads pretty slow. So something that's a couple gigabytes, maybe like, I don't know, like a high definition movie or something. Sorry, fucking my stutter came back. Can take you like a day, like a full day to download. And also some of these movies are kind of old, so it's difficult to find them for, let's say, a reduced price. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't imagine too many people are trying to share Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, and like The Town and like...
Oh, The Town's a great fucking movie,
which I'm
though.
sure these movies are good, I'm sure, but some of them are kind of old. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're all... I think Back to School is on Amazon Prime.
Oh, is it?
And The Town is on Netflix now.
Well, see, the problem with those is that you can download them, but you can only download them through the app. Like, it doesn't give you the file.
Right. Yeah.
You still have to have the internet to get back to Netflix, I believe.
Yeah. No, you can download movies from Netflix now.
Really?
Yeah, and they keep them in your queue for a couple months.
Really? Huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do for like airplanes. Yeah.
Well, that's on me.
I'll download some movies and then I'll watch them on the airplanes. So something else that we got coming up that's a little bit exciting is after this Christmas break, we're starting a new Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Yes, we are.
Right, McKee has been excited for this.
I am hyped. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for must be like almost a year and a half, if not more, at this point.
So we played a little Dungeons and Dragons in Texas whenever we were there there at the schoolhouse, and we wanted to start whenever we got here, but as anybody that's been in the military can tell you, plans don't always go the way that you expect them, and
almost never.
Yeah, never. And so the people that we're playing with, they had to go do this job, they had to go do that job. Things just kept on coming up, and we just kept pushing it back. But now we have a set time. It's going to be in January. We're going to kick it off, and I'm so excited because we haven't played in a little bit. And I just wanted to recap like what makes us love D&D. For the people that haven't played it before, it sounds like the most nerdy thing, and it's kind of hard to describe.
Yeah. It is really... You know what? Fuck it. It is the most nerdy thing, but I don't give a shit. It's still fun.
Yeah, it's super fun. But like a lot of people won't give it a chance because there's that stigmata with it that it's a bunch of virgins playing in their mom's basement.
Yeah, it's the stigma of the virgin in the mom's basement, and then even the people who have tried it and are like, I don't really like this. D&D is a very different game depending on who you play it with.
Absolutely. I can't. My take on it is I can't play it with people that are really, really into D&D.
Yeah.
The people that are super serious about it.
Yeah, super like rulesy.
Yes.
Like the lore is canon of the books.
I can't play like that. I have to play with my friends who are willing to go with the flow and also be okay with not completing what you were set out to complete on that one given night.
It's just group storytelling. Yeah. Like it's really... when you boil it down to its like finest elements, it's just group storytelling.
How would you how do you describe like somebody that hasn't played D&D? How do you describe it to them?
It's like this may not be the best way, but I always say
no. It's tough to do.
It is tough to do because I want to say board game, but that doesn't really define it. It's
because there's most of the time no board.
Yeah,
you can call it tabletop.
It's basically a video game without it being on the computer. Like one character is the computer in this case, or like the story maker, and the rest of the players are characters in the story that control the narrative. And since it doesn't, like, it's not developed by game devs or whatever, and it's bent like on the fly to what the players do, it's a lot more versatile and like creating like the living world.
It's almost the
illusion,
the most open sandbox that you can get in a game.
Yeah
For sure,
especially if you have a good DM who's like good at improvising.
Yeah, thinking on their feet. Yeah, absolutely. I had a blast whenever we played in Texas.
Yeah.
So the only people that we had a real hodgepodge group. I had played before. Connor played before, and then we had a dude named Kron, and Kron had played before. And
wait, we had more. Are you just going with this now?
We had the people that hadn't played. We had Pearson. He hadn't played.
Yeah.
A guy named Sanchez hadn't played, and then Fossa.
Oh, I forgot about Sanchez.
And I'll get into Fossa.
Yeah, Fossa had a fucking good time.
He was so clueless. He was so lost the entire time. But it was still fun because McKee was the DM.
Yeah.
And McKee's very laid back with that, so he kind of like lets you do.
I will say that was like my most stressful like couple of sessions though.
Well, trying to like guide what was going on.
Well, most of the time the people you can kind of gauge like, all right, well I better have bullets for this, and this just in case because it might go this way. I had no fucking clue which way it was going to go with everyone that we were playing with.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
There was times where we had a set mission. Like I even forget what it was. But during this campaign, we obviously you have an end goal.
Yeah.
And that's how every campaign works. We had 2 of our guys just leave because they wanted to go find a good boot store.
Yeah.
Completely left our party.
Trying to get new boots.
Yep. Because Sanchez was playing as a dwarf known as One Boot.
Yep. Trying to get a second boot. Yep.
And so the other characters, which was I think the only ones that went with me was Pearson. It was me, Pearson, and Kron.
Yep.
And we continued with the mission. So McKee is mapping out our mission, but he's also trying to make it to where at some point these 2 ass clowns that are going and looking for boots end up back with us.
And to be fair, now looking back, there's a fine art to being a DM where you railroad people without them feeling like they're railroaded.
Right.
Like that is one of the best skills you can have as a DM, and I just could not think of a way to have them continue with the main story.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
Now it's kind of like how the fuck, because you were going into sewers. How do I convince them that there may be boots down in those sewers?
Yeah. They're dead set. On. And then you have to. So Kron is, I feel like a lot of times you create a character that you kind of wish you were.
The Mary Sue insert.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so Kron created his character as either he wishes he was or how he really viewed himself. I'm still on the fence whether he views himself this way.
Yeah.
But he created himself to be a giant barbarian. He was 9'7". Mm-hmm. And just rippling with muscle, just an absolute freak. Everything that he put into his attributes was in strength and fighting and shit.
Basically me in real life.
Yeah, he was I'm going to mimic McKee.
Yeah.
So his character was, he was oh my God, my character's not very intelligent, so he does dumb stuff from every now and again. But it was just Kron making basic decisions that he would normally make in life.
Yeah.
And he was oh, it's because my character's dumb. It's no, man, it's because you're dumb.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So we were trying to go into the sewers to get for this mission. We had to take a manhole cover off.
Yeah.
And Kron was I got this. And starts to rip it off, but he can't move it because there's a spell on it. Somehow we
no, it had some inscription on it.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
It was coded somehow.
Yeah, so
instead of trying to read it, Kron fails his check, lets no one else check, and goes, must be nothing, and fucking throws it maybe 400, 500 feet above his head, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Absolute 18, 19, 20 on his fucking string check. I don't remember. But he chucks this bitch. It is fucking gone. No one can find this fucker. It's in the next state over.
Yeah.
So completely, whatever that fucking clue was, don't even remember. Gone with the wind. Gone with the wind.
Yeah, so whatever you had schemed for that, that encryption or whatever, it's gone.
Yep.
There goes that part of the story.
It really shows you as a DM to spend less time on the puzzles.
Yeah. Yep. It depends on who you're playing with.
That's true. To be honest, if I'm DMing for Scott, I'm going to spend a little more time on the puzzles.
Yeah.
Because I know he'll do them.
Yeah.
But there are some people you're this person is going to give up on the puzzle immediately when it's difficult.
Yeah, and that was our group.
Yep.
The only people that probably would have stuck with it was myself and Pearson.
Yeah.
So we had this guy named Fossa, and he was in our group.
Mm-hmm.
And he created possibly my favorite character that's ever been created in D&D.
Definitely mine.
Yeah. So he was oh, I've never played. I don't know how to create a character. We had a book of character creations, had all what races, what classes. It's basically just pick and play.
Yeah.
So he goes, oh man, this one looks cool, and he wants to be a dragonborn. And if anybody doesn't know what dragonborn is, it's just a dragon, a humanoid dragon.
Yeah. If you ever played Skyrim, picture the Argonians.
Yeah.
Effectively, it's a little different, but yeah.
So he picks this guy, and he's well, what do I name it? And I was well, You can look in the book because according to each race, there's like common names that it could be.
Yeah.
And so he picks Shamash. Mm-hmm. So he's Shamash, and I was like, he's like, oh, so I'll just be called Shamash. And I was like, yeah. Well, sometimes there's like monikers that go with it. So you could be like Vendel, the undead, or something like that. There's names that go along with it.
Yeah.
Kind of tells like your lore.
Yeah, title.
And he goes, okay, I'll be Shamash, the wife beater.
Mm-hmm,
I was like, okay, all right. You could be Shamash, the wife beater. He goes, yeah.
Follow that.
Because I beat my wife. And I was like, I got it.
Yeah.
like he really spelled it out there, man.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, now we got to go into like physical characteristics. He's like, well, I'm a dragon. I go, yeah, but you can come up with things that separate you from other dragonborns. And he goes, okay, I got a scar over my left eye. I was like, okay, great. And he's like, and one of my like part of my mane is missing. I cut off. I'm like, okay, great. He goes, and I've got one less toe on my right foot. And I was like, these are all great. Yeah. He goes, and I got a real skinny penis.
Yep.
And I was like, come again? And he goes, he's like, yeah, I just got the fucking skinniest penis ever. And I'm like,
the most important part to know. Yeah. Your character's genitalia. Honestly, if you don't know your character's genitalia, like, are you even really role playing?
Yeah. Are you into your character's mind?
Yeah, like, are you here to fuck off or are you here to play the game? Come on, man.
So
come on, what's the dick look like, bro?
So he's like, yeah, I got a skinny penis. He goes, not short. Don't get it wrong. I don't have a short penis.
Yeah, not small.
It's just
skinny.
Just super skinny.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And he goes, and that's why I'm called Shamash the wife beater, because my wife makes fun of me for having a skinny penis.
Yeah, a real bitch.
And I gotta fucking kick her ass because it pisses me off.
Yeah.
So I'm dying laughing because he is mad at his fictional wife for making fun of his skinny penis.
This is like in the span of 10 minutes, too.
Yeah, this happened so quick.
He makes this and gets mad at his fictional wife within 10 minutes.
Yeah. And he's like, I was like, you made your fictional wife make fun of your skinny penis that you decided would be on your character. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, there's no fail in that logic.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems airtight.
Yeah, at that point, what can he do except for say okay?
And so we'd be in the campaign, and Shamash would have to leave because his alarm would go off because he has to be home at certain points to beat his wife.
Yeah. Set alarms times to beat the wife daily.
He'd be like, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go beat my wife.
Yep.
She really made fun of my penis last night.
Shamash was there for like maybe 30% of the campaign.
Oh, yeah, he was gone. And the only thing that I remember from him was this big female troll.
Yep.
Came out of like a sewer or a well or something. And I think I ended up freezing her.
Do you want me to tell it? Because I know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So at the beginning of the campaign opens with them in a bar.
Yeah,
like classic, like fantasy, like D&D opening. If you've ever played the game, like you start in a bar or you start in the middle of an action sequence. Like those are most two common ways to start a campaign. So they start in this bar, and this bar, the thing that separates it from other bars, because you have to make like your like hubs or like destinations like unique in some way or another, so that the characters will remember it if you ever go back to it later, right? Mm-hmm. So you say like it's a bar like normal bar, and you give it a name, like no one's gonna remember that. But a bar, and you give it a big like 10-foot in diameter hole, like well that goes down about 50 feet. People might remember that bar a little bit more.
Yeah.
So this was the bar that it was set in. And I believe, tell me if I'm incorrect, but the campaign opens and blah, 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 like the whatever they were doing before this and whatever job they were given and what they're here to do, right? So you give them the ability to get the leads from the people in the bar. Like, obviously, there's going to be someone, so...
Right. You basically have to have somebody that points you in the right direction.
Yeah. Who do you go to, right? Like, most people think, like, oh, the shadowy figure in the corner, or, like, the loud person, or, like, even an adventurers board, or the bartender.
Yeah.
So, Smash... Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, but somehow or another ends up beating the fuck out of bartender, and I think he kills him.
No, it was so he was threatening the bartender, and while the bartender was distracted, one boot slit his fucking throat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. So Sanchez, who contributed nothing to this whole goddamn campaign from the get-go, slits this bartender's throat.
Who happened to be the guy who was going to tell them where to go. So after that, there's supposed to be this, I forget the exact wording, but like he's supposed to be like, well, you go this way, like effectively, like through this like lore bit,
right?
And then a big troll and a bunch of bats were supposed to jump up through the well. So it just cuts to eventually the troll comes up, and they don't know anything, but there's a troll there now. So big fight ensues. They kill the bats, the big fucking like big woman, fat, ugly troll, like feminist, like blue hair, troll lady. And Samash is a dragon where the different dragons could have different breaths. So like, certain dragons can have acid breath or fire breath or ice breath.
Yeah.
Samash's dragon had an ice breath.
Yeah.
So he uses his ice breath, and I think it's like the mechanic is like if you roll a crit or something like that. So you roll with a 20-side dice, you roll a 20. It freezes for like a certain amount of turns. I don't remember, but it freezes this ogre solid, and it's stuck in this like fucking ice cube, like Han Solo or whatever. And Samash decides, I'm gonna fuck that. Takes his skinny penis out, approaches the frozen, fat as fuck troll woman, and fucks it. During this, he fucks it so hard that the troll shatters, killing it. And shattering it into like millions of pieces just through fucking it with this skinny penis.
This super sharp, skinny penis.
And I think that's my favorite moment in probably any campaign.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
How did we figure out where to go? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. But probably my favorite D&D like memory, I've got a few, but one of them was I was playing back home, had a couple buddies, and I got this buddy named Bo, and Bo can be a real fucking stick in the mud every now and again, and he didn't want to do what all of us were like, like let's say like let's go over that hilltop, and let's go over that hilltop. And Bo would be like, no, I say we go around the hill. Like, just the entire fucking campaign. Just the entire campaign. And he would do stuff like, my brother was a centaur.
Yeah.
And named Manimal the Animal.
Of course.
And he would do stuff, and Bo would be like, he can't do that. He's not allowed to do that. And like my brother, like, a dam broke or something, and so we were all, like, climbing up these massive trees to get out of the way of the water.
Yeah.
And so my brother's like, I pull myself up on that tree. He's like, he can't do that. And every time Kyle had to be like, my brother had to be like, I've got fucking arms, but I'm not a horse. Do you keep on thinking that I'm playing as a horse? Out of all the mythical characters that I can choose from, you think I picked horse.
Yeah.
And so like Bo had been getting on our nerves and stuff. And so we finally had enough. And I got these two buddies, they're twins. And they're named Ryan and Mason. And Ryan just had enough. He was like, you know what?
God damn, another Ryan?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to detract, but how many fucking Ryans do you know?
I know a lot.
Holy shit. All right, sorry, continue.
So my buddy Ryan, he had enough. And he goes, it was his turn. He was like, I've had enough of this. I start raping Bo. And Ryan and Mason's character are two massive trolls. And Bo's character is a weak elf.
Fucking.
And so
I cannot stand people who play elves.
I know.
It's so fucking pretentious.
It's so
dude.
pretentious.
Say what you want about racism in real life. Racism in D&D, it's real. All right, there's no prejudice. It's written in the books. It's a fucking fact.
Yeah, they're like that. They're
elves
Nazis.
are fucking high horse pieces of shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes, I start raping Bo, and Bo's like, you can't do that. They roll. Turns out Ryan can do that.
Yep, you can.
So he's like, so I'm raping Bo. I'm like, what's so funny is everything is imagination. You're not visually seeing in any way, shape, or form that Bo's imaginary character is actually being raped by Ryan's imaginary character. And Bo's like, hey, stop, man, stop. And Ryan's like, nah, man, I'm keep going. You're gonna start doing what we tell you. And he's like, I get away. So they got to roll, and they're like, yep, Bo gets away. My buddy Mason goes, I start raping Bo, and he's like, oh, yep, looks like you roll the dice. Looks like you start raping Bo. So all of us took turns. Yeah. And like you can just see Bo getting so physically beat down in real life. Yep. He's like, no, please stop. I don't think I can take it anymore. And we're like, you done, Bo? Like breathing heavy. Like we're sitting there sweating. And we're like, you done, Bo? Like, you gonna listen to what we have to tell you? And he's like, yes, I'll do anything. Please stop. And we're like, fine. I finish and I exit Bo. And
should have put more points in the anti-rape, dude.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, you gotta think ahead.
Yep.
But yeah, so we bullied Bo, and like everything went off great from then. Bo to this day is still mentally scarred because he got raped by like an orc, 2 trolls,
as you would.
Centaur.
I imagine as you would be in real life.
Yeah.
This was real for Bo.
Yeah, like my brother was like holding him down and raping him, and he was like, "You remember whenever you called me a horse, Bo?" He's like, "See how these muscly arms hold you down?"
I can only imagine.
Yeah,
he like
it's so funny that it's imaginary based or imagination based, but it can if you take it so serious, like you get offended, like
you can get very invested in. These characters.
If a character's like, fuck you, man, and like you're like, oh, you say fuck you to my character, huh?
I hate you in real life now.
Yeah. I remember this was the first time that I ever played. I was a half orc. And half orc, half human. And I was in a base camp for trolls, and because I went to this meeting with like the general troll or whatever, with my 2 troll buddies, and I was there because I can speak troll, and I was like,
smart orc.
Yeah. I built him completely wrong. Not a lot of strength. I built him. I wanted him to be like, really cool, and he was super weak.
007 orc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he, this troll, like one of the guards was like, "What is this little puny motherfucker? What's he got to do here?" And I was like, "I tell him to shut the fuck up," and I slapped the bitch out of his mouth. I slapped him. He slapped me. I had 2 hit points left. Like he fucking slapped me and damn near killed me. And this was like,
put the talcum powder on.
Yeah. He said, like a cut G. And he, this was 4 minutes into my first campaign. And I almost died.
Yeah.
Almost died. But we've got that coming up, and like, I'm amped. It's also something to do, something kind of like get away from. I'm not saying like get away from reality, because like there's people that have way worse lives than me, but it is fun to get away and kind of.
It breaks up the monotony
for sure.
And like, not to say that we don't have hobbies, but it's always cool to start something new. You know what I mean?
And something that all of us like. Yeah, we're friends, but your hobbies are vastly different from mine.
Yeah.
Like you enjoy going and playing PC games.
Yeah, and just wasting my fucking life.
Yeah, and I like to spend most of my free time in the gym. So this is something where we both kind of like break bread and come together.
And playing 15-year-old games. Come on.
Me?
Yeah.
What games?
Fire Red, like Pokemon.
Okay, I haven't played. I do love playing Pokemon, and you're not gonna fucking. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
not
trying to guilt you, but let's admit some of those games are as old as me.
But I haven't gotten to play since that bastard nephew of mine was born, and he's taking up my brother's time.
Fuck.
And he's really ruining this.
He needs to tell him. He needs to sit him down and say, "Look here."
I was like, your bad decisions are not affecting my life, man. Come on, priorities.
Yep.
You're gonna play Pokemon with me.
Look, I don't care if you slept 2 hours.
Yeah.
Get on.
Yeah. We're playing.
We're playing, dude. I don't have. Listen, I only got so much life to whip your ass in Pokemon. So get on.
Yeah.
How'd that last Nuzlocke go?
So the last thing that we actually did was a cage lock.
Oh, okay.
Which essentially, after anybody that's played Pokemon, after each gym battle, me and my brother have to battle each other.
Yeah.
And whoever wins or whoever loses, that Pokemon is dead to them from there on out. And I ain't gonna lie, I was stomping Kyle's fucking mud hole in. I was beating the shit out of him. And about 5 badges in, he goes, yep, well, I think I'm done playing with you. And I was like, what? He goes, you're being a real big dickhead about this. I didn't think I was. I thought I was being like pretty chill. He goes, no, man, like, he kind of sounded like a little kid. He was like, dude, you keep picking on me and picking on me. And I was like, bro, it's Pokemon. Like, calm down. He was like, no, man, fuck you. We're not gonna play for a while. I was like, okay, well, we can start playing like a Soul Link. We can play a different version. Like, we don't have to battle each other. He's like, nah, man, I'm done for a while. I was really, honestly, I was really hurt. Because this was like one of my favorite things was like, it's a great way for me and Kyle to get to hang out. He's on the other side of the country, literally, and it was a great way for us to hang out.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to do it anymore because maybe I was being kind of a dickhead.
He fucking gamer raged.
Yeah. And so we were starting back up. We're like, okay, we're going to start back up again. But then this kid was born, and that just really threw a wrench in the plans.
Well, do you have any of the letters that we got from the P.O. box you want to read before we sign out here?
Oh, yeah, let me go through our bag right here. Okay. Oh, this one has lipstick kiss marks on it, McKee. Yeah. Okay. Probably for me.
Who's it addressed to? The show? Or?
Yeah, it says to Octothorpe. XOXO.
XOXO. Yep.
All right, let me open this thing up real quick. All right.
Okay.
It says to Connor. Damn it. I thought maybe I had a secret admirer.
Yeah.
To Connor. I'm a longtime listener.
Yep.
And love your takes.
Yep.
Ryan isn't my style, but I really like listening for you. Such a calm, cool head and such a soothing voice. This girl really loves you.
All true. How do we know it's a girl?
The name's at the bottom. Hold on. I'm getting to it.
Whoa, okay.
Getting to it. If you could ever branch off on your own, fuck this person. If you could ever branch off on your own and create your own podcast, I would love to listen to it. In fact, I would play with myself while listening to it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm getting a boner.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though I'm only in 7th grade.
Yeah. Boner gone. Oops.
And all the other boys make fun of me because in the locker room I have a tiny pee-pee.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I still feel like we could be a good match. I know you're into older men that are from your family.
Yeah.
But hopefully we can make this work.
Yeah.
Yours truly, Tom.
Tom.
No last name.
All right.
You got a 7th grade boy with a tiny pee-pee named Tom.
Yeah, I only got one question. How'd you find?
Where do you live?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
No,
That's Mickey's only question.
No. That's a good one, but no. My question is, how'd you get this video? Because they're unlisted, and I only know one person sending out these links.
I don't know how.
Do you know Tom?
I don't know how they make their way around the internet, man.
Okay, all right. Well, let me get one of my letters.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, just go ahead, get a letter. Oh, it looks like they're all getting blown away, I guess. Is that what's happening over there?
I have the fan on, dude.
Okay.
I gotta reach in here at the bottom. I gotta pull out. To Connor.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's open this up.
Yeah. We got a draft problem in this place.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're over here in Atlantis, and fucking Ryan's house. He's got a big hole that all the air is blown in from the surface. There's a copper pipe that leads directly to the top. Believe it or not, his house is the shittiest in Atlantis for some reason.
Yeah,
he handpicked this house. We said any house, and he picked this one, the shittiest one.
Well,
but anyway.
I like seeing all the crabs get sucked through the holes.
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, so here we go. To Connor. Dear Connor, I bought 87 of your Connor is better than Ryan shirts. They're so cool. Bought one for every one of my family members. Holy shit, that's so cool. By the way, he bought them from Octothorpe using the promo code China Virus for 25%. Chinese Virus. Yeah. Both of them work, but Chinese Virus, yeah. Actually, you can enter anything into the coupon code. You can like put one, and it'll do it. It'll do it.
You know what? We're beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah. I made I made the website myself. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done a lot with web design, so any string in that box will give you 25% off, so you can do anything. Bought 83 of your shirts from Octothorpe. Wow, that's really cool. I just want to say how much cooler you are than Ryan, and totally not a pedophile. I think that's just Ryan projecting. Holy shit, I think that's just Ryan projecting too. All right, thank you. Thank you for confirming that. Okay. Anyway, have a nice one, man. Ryan
This kid
sucks.
wrote
Yeah, he wrote
Okay.
I'm literally reading.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Please interrupt whenever you feel like.
All right. Yeah, you didn't interrupt me. You were trying to tuck your boner up into your waistband whenever you were listening about that 7-year-old.
No, I didn't. I didn't touch my boner at all. I let it hang out because I'm proud. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. You got a skinny penis, dude.
No, I don't have a skinny penis.
Yeah, shamash.
No, I have
Shamash McKee.
No, I have a small penis. It's not skinny.
All right.
It's normal width and small.
Okay, good.
Next.
Are
you done?
Yes, finish your story.
Okay. Signed, Ryan is gay. Thank you, Ryan is gay. All right, that does it for this episode of Octothorpe, episode 79. Hard to believe we're coming up on our eighth year of doing the show.
Yeah. It's been a good run.
8 years. Wow.
Yep. We do 10 episodes a year.
Yep, 10 episodes a year. Wow, that is. I don't even know if we've hit 10 episodes. All right, well, that is wild. We'll see you in the next one or something. Any last words?
No.
All right, well, I got some. You're good. All right, well, I got some. You're good. All right, well, I got some. You're good. All right.